Imagine being punished not in private, but in front of an entire city. In medieval Europe, punishment wasn't just about justice, it was about fear. Today, we're exploring some of the most brutal punishments in medieval history, methods so cruel that many people died before their sentence was even complete. Between the 12th and 16th centuries, Europe had no modern prisons like we do today. Instead of locking criminals away, societies believed in public suffering. Pain was seen as a lesson, and death was entertainment. Crowds gathered in town squares, children watched, vendors sold food. Punishment was a public show. One of the most terrifying punishments was known as drawing and quartering. It was usually reserved for crimes like treason. The condemned person was tied to a wooden frame. Horses were attached to their arms and legs. Then, the horses were whipped forward. If the victim didn't die immediately, executioners would cut the body into 4 pieces. These body parts were displayed on city gates and bridges as a warning to everyone else. This was not just punishment, it was a message. Another horrifying method was burning at the stake. This punishment was commonly used for heresy and accusations of witchcraft. The victim was tied to a wooden pole surrounded by firewood. The fire started slowly. Contrary to what many believe, death was not instant. Smoke filled the lungs first, making it hard to breathe. Skin blistered, bones cracked from the heat. Crowds often watched in silence, or even cheered. To them, this was justice. One of the most painful punishments ever created was the breaking wheel. The victim was tied to a large wooden wheel. An executioner would use a heavy iron bar to smash their bones one by one. Legs, arms, the spine. Sometimes the victim was left alive, displayed on the wheel, until they died from dehydration, infection, or shock. This could take days. Another disturbing method involved rats. A metal cage was placed on the victim's body, usually the stomach. Rats were trapped inside the cage. Then, heat was applied from above. Desperate to escape, the rats chewed through human flesh. Very few people survived this punishment. So why did medieval societies accept such extreme cruelty? Because fear worked. When people saw suffering with their own eyes, crime dropped, at least temporarily. The goal wasn't rehabilitation, it was control. Pain was power. Looking back today, these punishments feel unimaginable, but they remind us how far justice systems have evolved. History isn't always glorious. Sometimes it's dark, and that darkness tells us who we used to be. If you enjoy dark and untold history, subscribe for weekly deep dive videos. Because history isn't just about the past, it's about understanding humanity.